Hello everyone. This research is all about discussing the utility of mathematical model in identifying ultimate tensile strength. This is what the research objective is all about. So first thing is abstract. Here we are discussing about the ultimate tensile strength of welding joints between two aluminum materials. Two different materials are used, AA6082 and AA2014. These two materials are used in this research, where the welding joints, how we are going to predict the ultimate tensile strength by using a mathematical model. This research aimed to develop a mathematical model. That mathematical model is capable of identifying the ultimate tensile strength, which means previously we done an experiment. So our model is try to identify the ultimate tensile strength of the earlier done experimental results. So let me explain you how we carry out the entire research. The first thing, abstract, and in the introduction we strongly discuss about the fundamentals of aluminum materials and the methodology, how we are incorporating, how developing of mathematical model, everything in the introduction. And in the literature review we talk about few existing papers which deals with the aluminum materials in by using welding for welding purpose, and some sort of machine learning models and some sort of artificial intelligence technique in predicting certain outputs. So these are the literature which help us to narrow down this particular research to come up with identifying the ultimate tensile strength. So the third section is all about proposed methodology, where we discussed about the same aluminum materials and some fundamental and basic properties of aluminum material, which means the base material. And the next section we discussed about fuzzy logic technique for generating the data set. And next section is mathematical model, where we discussed clearly about how we derived the mathematical model. Initially we have taken some blind equation, some sigmoidal function as a blind equation. In that sigmoidal function, so the blind equation is not capable of predicting the ultimate tensile, whatever the output may be, it is not capable of predicting those things. So what we are doing is, like, we already have an experimental data set, so we use that particular experimental data set to train the particular model, our own model, sigmoidal function. So for that we are using the sigmoid function. So to enhance the methodology and certain things, we used optimization technique. There are several optimization techniques. Here we used evolved wild horse optimization technique. This research used evolved wild horse optimization techniques, which is inspired from the traditional wild horse optimization technique. The wild horse optimization algorithm model that the behavior are inspired from the wild horse in grazing and mating. Wild horse has a hierarchy life that horses are divided into territorial and non-territorial group in this structure. So this is the these kind of things inspired to derive the wild horse optimization technique. So in addition, with the traditional wild horse optimization technique, this research involved couple of strategies. One is opposition based learning and another one is Cauchy distribution. This opposition based learning is integrated with the traditional wild horse optimization technique initial solution generation. Along with the initial solution, randomly generated initial solution, this opposition based solution also generated in order to enhance the capability of generating a more optimal solution. So in addition with that, this research also integrate Cauchy distribution strategy along with the traditional wild horse optimization technique updating strategies. So these kind of things elevate the performance of the entire optimization model, evolved wild horse optimization model, in order to attain the best model or a suitable model for identifying the ultimate tensile strength. So in the results and discussion section, the entire results and discussion section talk about two things mainly. So how each algorithm, the employed algorithm predicting the actual value, which is the experimental results. So in that it is clearly derived our proposed model brings better results, better value, which means the closest to the experimental results compared to other state of art technique. So next, the thing is, like, the algorithm used in this is evolved, as we talked, proposed evolved wild earth optimization technique, normal traditional wild earth optimization technique, particle swarm optimization technique, genetic algorithm, evolved algorithm, evolutionary algorithm, normal traditional ANN technique, RBNN technique, and KNN, K nearest neighbor technique. These are the techniques are used for the comparison purpose. So in addition, this research also use some sort of measure, error calculating measures like mean square error, root mean square error, R square, and mean absolute error to showcase the performance of the proposed evolved wild earth optimization technique in developing a mathematical model. So in all the things, it is clear, it is very clear that the proposed model having superior results over the existing comparative things. And in addition, this work also talk about the convergence graph, convergence performance of the optimization technique, which is clearly defined in section 4.2 that our proposed evolved wild earth optimization having the the better performance, converging performance when compared to the other optimization technique. And the section 5 defined the conclusion. So conclusion is very clear that the reason why we are integrating the optimization technique in identifying the ultimate tensile strength while developing the mathematical model. So normally while we are developing the normal traditional way of mathematical model development, is definitely need a skilled mathematical professional, and one more thing is like it will definitely take so long time, and data set required for this model is more high. So to overcome these kind of limitations, we are going with the taking a blind model and integrating optimization technique in the blind model and come up with and tune that particular model, mathematical model, in order to identify the ultimate tensile strength. When compared to existing kind of traditional way, it is far more easier. So that's the huge one. The time and the complex of the process is certainly conserved in this developing model. That is what state concluded in this research work. And thank you.